Christmas, little boy.
Merry Christmas?
What would you like for Christmas this year, little tiny boy?
Santa, I don't know how to tell you this. It's Christmas today.
No, it's not. It's Christmas Eve, you silly tiny boy. What do you want for Christmas? Tell me now.
For Santa to get a cognitive test.
What do you mean? It's Christmas Eve. It's not Christmas yet. No, if anyone would know, it would be me, Santa Claus.
That's why I'm worried about it.
What?
How are you, buddy?
I'm good. Okay, no, I'm good.
You're gonna carry the bit on.
Let's keep going with the bit. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Just chilling. It's Christmas. We're having Christmas stuff.
Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate. Happy what's the one from Seinfeld? What's the fuck, I can't remember what it is.
I've still never seen Seinfeld.
The Seinfeld thing. Classic. You need to watch Seinfeld.
I know I should.
We should do a couple episodes for the podcast, maybe. There's some good classic ones I can show you.
Bet. I'd be super into that. Anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody who's celebrating today and in the coming days. We're here talking about a Christmas movie. We usually do one a year. And this time it is a movie you showed me that I'd been interested in for a while called Klaus on Netflix. Not to give Netflix a promo.
Yeah, fuck Netflix, but also...
But also, this movie was good. I guarantee they acquired it from someone and didn't make it themselves.
Yeah, for sure.
100%. It's a good one. It's a very cute movie. It's very well animated. It's very fun.
Yeah.
I kind of can't believe I hadn't seen it yet. I guess this year I've watched a ridiculous number of Christmas movies, but in the last 3 or 4, I have not watched basically any other than for this podcast and Die Hard. But it is what it is. How did you discover this one? How'd you find it?
I don't remember. I remember it. Well, I think I saw clips of it online, and I was like, "Well, that seems cute. That seems fun." And then I saw the cast, and the cast is incredible.
It's great. Great cast.
And I don't know, man. Me and Meg watched it, and we kind of fell in love with it. And it is. I'm trying to think how blasphemous this statement is going to be. I don't think it's blasphemous at all. It's the best Christmas movie made in a very long time.
Yeah, probably.
I can't think of a better one that was made recently.
You don't like the Tim Allen Santa Claus television show on Disney Plus? This guy. What is he talking about? That's a thing. That's a real thing they made.
I know. I'm being silent on purpose.
I know.
I don't like the Tim Allen Santa Claus. The first one. There's not any of them they like.
That's a nostalgia thing for me. That was played a lot in our house. So I do have some fondness for the first one, but I don't watch it ever.
Yeah.
There's other Christmas movies that I like. I really like that movie Happiest Season with Kristen Stewart and Mackenzie Davis, I think is her name. That is what if Hallmark made a movie about actual things.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a fun experiment, and I actually really like that one. I try to watch that one quite a bit. I've watched it quite a bit. But I don't know. You're probably right. This is probably the best of them. Because this is a very tender movie. It's very sweet. It's very it's very well animated. This movie's so pretty.
It's so pretty. Oh my god. I think it's kind of astounding that I'm sure that this, crew or this director or whoever have made more movies since this movie came out. I don't know any of them. Which is kind of crazy to me because this is really good and it was it's been really well received. I think it's one of Netflix's more popular movies.
This is the only movie he has directed. Sergio Pablos is his name. It's the only movie he's directed. He has written the movie Smallfoot, and he has another movie coming out called Ember. There's no release date or cast or any information other than a small synopsis. So this is the only thing he's made. In terms of directing, he's executive produced. He executive produced the first Despicable Me.
Interesting.
He's done very little, and it is shocking because you would think they would get this guy in the rotation more because the movie's very well directed.
Yeah, the movie's absolutely lovely.
Yeah.
I think there, like, over the past, 10, 20 years, I think there have been, like, a bunch of movies that have come out that explain one little tiny piece of Santa lore.
Yeah.
One that comes to mind is Olive the Other Reindeer. Do you remember that
No,
one?
I do not know that one. I have not seen that.
It's movies like that where it's like one little tiny thing that gets explained about, whatever, Santa or the Christmas whatever. All of the Other Reindeer is just very funny to me, just because, like, that's a good pull. And I think this movie, like, it does one specifically, but does all of them also. Because, like, the point is the letters at first, and then it's like, oh, wait, no, it just explains Santa. Like, it just has another complete explanation for who Santa is.
It's like a movie about how a legend grows in a really fun...
It's great.
Like, fun, happenstantial way, and I enjoy that.
I mean, like, I think this movie is also, like, really timely in a way, like, in the way that, like, it's very much about, like, a divided community.
Yes. Very true.
That, like, they don't even, like, look, this is not exactly 100% accurate today. They don't even really remember why they hate each other, but they know they should hate each other. Yeah. And so they hate each other.
Well, and I like that it's the kids who fix it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like the adults who have to, like, accept that it's fixed, but it's the children who, like, just by sheer kindness and not ever, not trusting the generational long thing that they are able to do this. I actually really like that. I'm a big... It's why I like the movie Encanto so much.
Yeah.
It's like...
Don't get me started on that movie. I love that movie.
Oh, dude. I loved Encanto the whole movie, and then when the older generation genuinely and authentically apologizes to the younger generation for the things that they've done, loved it. That never happens. Literally, it happens so rarely. I'm having a hard time coming up with another movie that I've seen that happen in. It's unreal.
Genuinely, I can't think of one.
And it's beautiful and important, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so anyway, this
because
movie
the older generation keeps fucking shit up.
They really do.
And these freaking boomers wouldn't keep screwing everything.
And here's the thing: eventually, we'll be those people. You know what I mean? We'll be the people that.
Not me.
Fair point. Yeah, not you.
I'm too cool and smart to screw anything up ever.
Very true. One day, someone your age will be radicalized, but not you.
Maybe. We'll see.
No, I do genuinely believe that each generation does get... I mean, that's what progress is the younger generation accepting certain things, and every generation there's one or two little things that push the needle. That's why progress takes so long, and that's why it feels so hopeless. Yeah. But that's how it works, is it just, you do everything you can to push that needle, and then you have to pass it on. That is what the movie One Battle After Another is about, and it's beautiful.
You love it. You love to hear it.
Anyway, no, but I that was one of my favorite elements of this, is like the montage where the kids just doing nice things and the parents are confused.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that.
They begrudgingly start doing nice things too.
Yeah, it's very nice. What is Klaus say in this movie? He's like, one act of goodness begets another, or whatever it is. And I was like, it's a really small, beautiful idea. And that's my favorite thing about this movie, is it's very small. It's like... It's just, it struck me how little, like, quote unquote magic there is, and the magic that is in it is very little. It's very like there was a sign, until
literally the very end of the movie, like the last sentence of the movie.
Yeah,
there's like almost like no like actual like magic.
It's literally just like the wind blowing and leading Klaus to where he needs to be, and that's it. Like that's and I love that. I think that's fantastic. Because like you're watching it and you're kind of like, oh, this is a kid's movie, but Santa's like just a real guy and like all that stuff.
He's just hot. He's just a hot old guy.
He is. Also, throwing out, J.K. Simmons has played Santa more than once now.
Oh, don't get me started.
I love you, J.K.
He played big hot Santa in this one, and then he played fucking muscled out weirdo Santa in Red One, was that
in
it?
Red One, which is a movie I watched this year because I needed something on in the background.
How was it?
I didn't enjoy it.
What?
Yeah, no.
No, I heard that movie got snubbed for so many Oscars.
You know what? It didn't, but I guess if you want to... I didn't like it.
What's that on? Is that Netflix or is that Apple? I couldn't remember. I was talking about it tonight last night.
I watched it on Amazon Prime, so I don't know if it's like
Prime,
their thing or if they've just licensed it. I can't remember.
I could not remember who made
it feels like a Netflix thing made via Apple, so you picked the two, like, you know what I mean? But
almost.
Apple makes good stuff.
Apple makes some good stuff. Yeah,
specifically TV. They're really making some play in some weird, cool television right now.
I think they have their hit rate, because they don't make that much.
No.
Their hit rate is so much higher than everyone else combined.
I think that is very true. Especially like HBO may have like higher highs, but that's just because they've been going for longer. You know what I mean?
I'm not even including HBO in that, because they're HBO. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
There's so much more institutional knowledge. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But even then, like nowadays,
but in terms of the streaming eras, they're making, and even the stuff I haven't even really watched or heard of, I hear is pretty good. So I know there's a Rebecca Ferguson show on there. Anyway, we're not talking about that.
Hey, we can.
We talk about whatever we want.
Yeah, fuck it. This is our podcast. We can talk
Christmas.
about it. It's Christmas. For a Christmas present, we could go on tangents.
We can ramble. I guess, not necessarily back to class, but back to Christmas movies specifically.
Yeah.
Having watched a bunch this year, Christmas movies now strike me as a very odd thing. And I'm grappling with that. Not in a bad way at all. There's nothing like ethically wrong or cinematically wrong with this. I just have looking at them. There's been some really great Christmas movies. There's been some perfectly fine Christmas movies. I'm watching weird ones this year. Like I watched Surviving the Holidays, I think is what it's called, with Ben Affleck and James Gandolfini and Catherine O'Hara. And I was like, I didn't know this existed. Yeah. I didn't know this was a thing. But all of them are, in one way or another, kind of about the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, they find different avenues to tell the same story, but they're movies people watch every year. I would say Christmas movies are the only pure genre that people for whatever reason, it just is known as, this is the genre that you rewatch. You know what I mean? Like as a genre. I just find them fascinating because I've never been the biggest Christmas movie guy. Yeah. And I've watched a lot of ones I did not like this year. Like, have you seen The Family Stone?
No, I know people that like that movie quite a bit, but I have not seen it.
You should watch it. It is genuinely insane. I felt like I was going crazy watching that movie.
I'm fairly certain it's one of my one of my close friends. It's one of their favorite movies.
That's fine. If you like this movie, I totally get it. It's a genuinely insane movie, and I need you also to know that. Okay. So I guess for you, because you're a big Christmas movie guy.
Yeah, I mean, so there's a rotation of 8 to 10 Christmas movies that get watched almost every, if not every year. And they're all the obvious ones. I mean, it's
of course.
Miracle on 34th Street, the original. It's a Wonderful Life. You've got the claymation Rudolph.
Yeah.
How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the animated or the live action one with Jim Carrey. Home Alone is always one. A Christmas Story used to be on that rotation. We watched it too many times, and now I'm a little tired of it.
It's kind of like the Elf treatment. We've all seen Elf.
I was just about to say Elf is about to hit that list.
That's why I have intentionally not watched Elf for 4 or 5 years, because I want to still enjoy it. So in a couple more years, I'll throw that one back on. But I've seen it too many times.
Yeah. I'll probably watch it again this year, though, because I just can't help myself. I mean, the holdovers will now be added to that list. 100% will be added to that list. Yeah.
So anyway, what is it about them for you? Is it the rewatchability? Is it just are they instrumental in getting you into the holiday season? Because I've gone back and forth on that. Where sometimes I watched Home Alone and I hadn't watched it in a few years, And that one I was like, oh man, it's the holidays. Like there's something about that one that kicked me in, but I've watched it before and not felt that.
Yeah.
So it's like the movie side of it isn't instrumental for me in like getting excited about Christmas or whatever. So I don't know if is that part of it for you? Is it what is it?
For me, it's the tradition. Now, at this point, me and Meg, every time we put up our Christmas tree in the early part of December, we watch Home Alone while we're doing it. Meg will go get hot chocolates from a coffee shop or something, and we'll put up the Christmas tree and watch Home Alone. That's been our tradition for the past like 4 or 5 years at this point. So it's a tradition. So like that, very much in what you're saying of like getting in the holiday mood. Like it's the tradition that gets me there.
Not necessarily the movie and the vibe it brings, but
both.
the doing it at the time.
I'd say both. And then my family, which we won't be doing it this year because reasons, but every year since I was a child, our Christmas Eve, our Christmas Eve tradition is my mom would cook. Or she would cook us, or she would start cooking stuff for Christmas Day, or she would cook us like all of our favorite like sweets and candies and stuff that we really liked, and then we would just sit around in PJs and watch Christmas movies all day. Yeah, and it was. A Christmas Story, Elf, Miracle on 34th Street. When all of us would go to bed, my mom would watch the Albert Finney Scrooge movie because none of us liked it, but she really did, so she'd always watch that one after we went to bed. And she was like still finishing up, and wrapping presents and things like that. Yeah. And then when we got older, we started doing actual unwrapping presents and stuff on Christmas Eve because a lot of us, I might be going over to Meg's family's for Christmas Day, so we'll do that and same thing with my brother and his fiance, or whoever. Like we might have plans on Christmas Day that we'll probably that we might go spend with them. But Christmas Eve, no matter what, we're at my family's house. So we started doing opening presents on Christmas Eve too. So that for me is like the reason I rewatch basically all of my favorites every year. There's some ones that come in and out of the rotation. I think like the Jim Carrey Christmas, or How the Grinch Stole Christmas is one that comes in and out. Like every other year I might watch it. Yeah. And same thing with like, the animated or the claymation Rudolph. Like it doesn't get watched like every year. Or if it does, like it might be kind of like on the background, or like Polar Express. I don't really care for Polar Express, so that one's like if we're wrapping presents or something like that and we want a Christmas vibe that isn't just, Christmas music, we'll throw that on in the background. But, I think for me, it is the tradition first and foremost, but with that tradition comes the Christmas vibe, the Christmas feelings that the movies themselves bring.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. The tradition element specifically, like I remember we used to try and watch It's a Wonderful Life every Christmas season, and we still try, but it's just like things get busy. Yeah. But like for me, it's funny. Christmas Eve, my family, I can't remember how it started. Oh, I remember when it started. I can't remember how it happened. But one Christmas we were like, it was Christmas Eve, and we didn't quite know what to do till that night, and so we were like, you guys just want to all go see a movie? So my whole family, we would do Christmas with my cousins that were close. So we would do Christmas Eve, spend the night, do Christmas with them. We went and did a double feature of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol and Sherlock Holmes 2, A Game of Shadows, I think.
Hell yeah.
I believe that was the first year. And so that became a tradition for a long time. We always went to a Christmas Eve movie in the theater, Yeah. And we don't really do it anymore because it gets too busy. But me and my younger brother specifically always try to push it. We're always like, let's go. And now my older brother has kids, and so we're like, okay, let's go see a kids movie in theaters with the kiddos on Christmas Eve. So like last year we saw Sonic 3. And it was like a ton of fun because my nephew was super into Sonic. Yeah. And so it's like that it's funny, it's like my movie related to Christmas has nothing to do with Christmas movies. Mm-hmm. But this year, like I said, I've watched a ton of them. Mm-hmm. And I think it's because the last couple years I was working retail during the Christmas season. Yeah. And so Christmas was not a lot of fun for me. Like, it was really hard to want to be in the Christmas spirit when my life was hell every single day, right? It was just miserable. I was, like, in pain all the time because I had a leg injury, but I was still just doing it. And so this season, I think I made, like, a more conscious effort to be like, no, let's let's watch these Christmas movies and let's put them on. Breck had never seen Home Alone, so I showed her Home Alone. I know.
There's so
stuff
many
like
of
that.
those.
Like, it's just been fun, and she loves Klaus, so she was upset she couldn't watch it with me. She was doing stuff while I watched it. But anyway, that's just interesting feelings I have on Christmas movies. I'm like trying to dissect my feelings on them and why they're not like a mainstay for me. But I have enjoyed this year. I've watched like 10 or 15 Christmas movies in December, like a bunch, most of which I've never seen before.
Yeah.
So that's been a fun time. But
any particular highlights? Like, what are your favorites that you watched this year?
let me flip through. I really enjoyed watching
We're just
Home
fully
Alone.
not talking about Klaus right now.
Yeah. Fuck Klaus. No, I liked Klaus.
Of
a
the
lot.
new ones that you hadn't seen, which ones were your
Of the
favorites?
new ones I haven't seen. This isn't a new one. I've been in 2 kicks. I've been in a Robert Redford kick, and I've been in a John Candy kick. That is irrelevant to this. I'm trying to see which ones I really like. I haven't watched a lot of it.
Are either any of the movies you're going to suggest John Candy or Robert Redford?
Well, no, the
movies?
reason I say that is Uncle Buck. Uncle Buck is not a Christmas movie, but it feels like a Christmas movie in a way that I can't explain. I really liked Uncle Buck. I watched. This is another movie with Tim Allen, but I watched Christmas with the Cranks, and I thought that was fun and cute. Like I liked the bah humbuggy element, and you just watching him and Jamie Lee Curtis get yelled at the whole movie.
Yeah.
I watched Mouse Hunt is technically a Christmas movie. I think it takes place around Christmas.
Mouse Hunt is a Christmas movie? Oh my god.
It's not a Christmas movie, but there's a section of it that does take place at Christmas.
Yeah.
So I count it. I actually really enjoyed Mouse Hunt. Spirited. I watched that movie Spirited and did not hate it.
I don't hate that movie. The movie's not good, but I don't. I enjoy that movie quite a bit. I've watched it a couple times at this point.
I think that is the way to describe it. The other one I really liked is Klaus. I did actually. Klaus is one of the ones I've enjoyed the most in terms of new watches.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we talk about Klaus actually, or
let's talk a little bit more about Klaus? Okay, I'm just gonna get it out of the way. The one thing I don't like about this movie is I think it has 2 really bad needle drops. And that's quite literally the only thing I dislike about this movie.
During those montages?
It's the one where he threatens the kid with the naughty list, and then as he walks away, it starts with that weird 808 it comes out of nowhere. It's 3 seconds long, and it just takes me out. And then the like montage pop song, what's the word, like ballad kind of pop song. Yeah. When they make the sled for the little girl. That I just don't like the song. Like it's more that, and it just feels out of place because the rest of the movie doesn't have music like that, and I just feel like if it was just score, it would feel better.
I mean the moment when they give the first gift is like genuinely beautiful, and the music in that moment is so gorgeous. Lovely. Yeah, I'm really into it.
I just wish the whole movie was score, and the 2 needle drops kind of take me out.
Oh, that's fair.
Because like it just the first one is just like silly. It's just a silly moment, and it's played for a joke that I just because I genuinely love that moment. The movie's like really really funny to me, and then it just kind of just underhands it a little bit with the silly 808 beat drop, and then the needle drop with the pop song. It just feels out of place in a way that the rest of the movie is like not like that.
Totally makes sense. I do like the maybe not making the sled, but when they give the little girl the sled. I can't remember if it continues under that or not. I can't remember.
It does. It plays through her on the sled.
But that moment and them teaching her, like him taking her to the teacher's like, do you understand her? And he's like put out, but he's clearly trying to do. And maybe my favorite part of the movie. Like I love that so much.
Lovely. It's so lovely.
Again, the children being the thing that warms this like jerk's heart. I love. Yeah. Like I'm very into that.
Yeah, let's talk about the cast, man. Like,
please, yes.
I mean, freaking Jason Schwartzman, J.K. Simmons, what's her name? Who plays the teacher?
Rashida Jones.
Rashida Jones. Not Maggie Gyllenhaal. It's the other sister. It's oh shit, I'm screwing this up. Oh god, not
the others. Well, I mean, Joan Cusack is in
Joan
this.
Cusack, because Joan Cusack is John Cusack's sister. I always mix those two up.
Joan Cusack in one of her best performances ever, I think. Like, which is crazy to say, and I'm not going to put a hard stamp on that, but I just really liked her in this movie. Like, I thought she was really
great.
fun.
She's so fun.
And then Norm. Norm Macdonald was in it. Yeah.
Sorry. I thought one of the characters was named Norm. Yeah, Norm Macdonald. No. I love Norm Macdonald.
Yeah.
Out of this movie and in this movie, I love Norm Macdonald.
I had no idea he was in this. I was like, so when he started talking, I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. I mean, there's just like it's every like the guy who plays the other head of the family, the not the Crumbs, but the like the Blofelds or whatever they're called. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Is also Sasso, Will Sasso.
Yeah.
Who's really, really funny. And then, I mean, it's just like up and down. Oh, the director actually plays the two,
Pumpkin or whatever.
Pumpkin and the guy.
Which is super fun.
That's so funny. Like, I love it. Like,
yeah.
The cast, I think, is genuine. Like, Jason Schwartzman, I think, is perfect.
Can I tell you something funny about Jason Schwartzman? I love him.
Mm-hmm.
I love him.
Mm-hmm.
He's done a couple of voice performances here and there, I think, a few times. I never recognize his voice. I'm always sitting there like, I know this guy. I really do. And then I have to look it up, and then I'm like, of course. It was him in Spider-Verse, where I was like, I know this voice. Who is this? Right? Like, I don't know what it is about his voice. If I can't see his face, I don't know who it is. Like,
these two people don't sound alike at all, but for some reason, I always picture David Spade being the voice actor. And it's because the main character kind of looks like David Spade.
Looks a little like David Spade.
So I always picture David Spade in the booth.
I wonder if the Klaus animators were like, you got Spade, right? And they're like, no, we got it's too late now. I can't change this. Yeah.
J.K. Simmons is just lovely. The stoic, curmudgeonly, like Klaus. He's so good at that. Hyper
capable. Like I really liked Klaus in this. I thought he was. I curmudgeonly is the right way to put it. And you know me, I love a curmudgeonly character.
You do, because that's you, baby.
Because that's me, baby.
Sometimes.
Yeah. So I'm super into that. I'll always take that. Animation is beautiful. This movie goes places too, like emotional places where I'm really into that as well. The emphasis it puts on Rashida Jones's character, the teacher.
Yeah.
And she spends all the moment when she spends all of her savings and turns this back into a school, and all these kids are going, and like her line really, you have to be pretty dumb to want to be anywhere else. And I was like, I just loved that. I've had multiple conversations about AI recently and like what it does to people, what it's doing to us in the long term and making us dumber and stupider. And
don't get me started. I could go on for hours.
Here's the thing. I've had conversations with people who I did not think would be on the other side of me, who I fully was shocked to find out they used AI. They're like, I use it for this and I use it for that. And I was like, why? It's terrible in every conceivable way.
Yeah.
And anyway, my thing is like, I've just grown to really appreciate teachers more than I did, because I had some very fundamental, instrumental teachers growing up, like that were very important to me and very helpful to me. And so I've always loved that, like the idea of being a teacher, and I have a lot of friends who are teachers now. And it's just like, it's nice to see portrayed where like a disillusioned teacher can make this much of a difference. And it's like, it's so true. Teachers should make as much as NFL players. Like the Key and Peele have that wonderful sketch where that is the case. And that should just be true. Like in Japan, I believe teachers are one of the highest paid positions.
Yeah.
It's like, that should be in America too. Like, it's unbelievable.
We're getting rid of the fucking Department of Education, baby.
Yeah. Dog, it makes me, all of that infuriates me in way, the whole charter school thing and like all. And they want you dumber is what I'm telling you. So please start listening to your teachers when they're actually trying to teach you. Like,
yeah,
it's a scary thing, but I loved the emphasis it put on her as a character, and again, her also becoming part of that. One good act begets another, and it affects her too, and then she gets to affect all this change. And like, I don't know. This is a very beautiful movie.
Yeah,
it goes places like Klaus's genuine. Like heartbreak and loss of belief in family and whatever, all this stuff. He doesn't want to make toys anymore because he lost his wife and they were trying to have a family. It's beautiful. It's like really a genuinely beautiful story.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I liked it. I wasn't ready for it to be as somber as it was at times, and I liked it. I really appreciated that it went there.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. That's one of the things I really, really love about this movie. I mean, like, genuinely, that last moment in the movie where I get to see my friend again.
So good.
Gets me, like, genuinely, I'm starting to get a little teary just thinking about it. Like,
well, not only that moment when he's walking into the woods and he's like, "I'm coming, my dear," and you're just like, "Oh boy,
yeah. Dude!"
And how beautifully that is handled too, where there's no fear of it. He just trudges into the woods and then vanishes, and I was like,
chills.
I've
literally
seen,
chills.
You see that occasionally in movies where it's like people are afraid to go into that, that moment of death and handling, and then other times where it's this really genuinely beautiful sense of it. It's kind of one of the things I really appreciate about the movie Dr. Sleep. I know you don't love that movie, but there's that scene in the middle of it where Danny Torrance is talking to the man in the hospice facility, and they just have a really touching, beautiful moment, and it's easy and nice. And I there's something about that I find very touching.
Yeah.
Anyway, as somebody who I lost someone when I was in high school, and it was very sudden.
Yeah.
And then my great grandma this year has had multiple really bad health scares, and we're very close. I'm very close to my great grandma, and so it's just been like this thing where it's like my experiences of it have been all sudden, all scary, all you know what I mean. Like, so it's been weird. Like, I have a weird relationship with that part of it.
Yeah.
So it's nice to see it portrayed where it's like, no, it can be peaceful too. It's allowed to be okay. And I think that's very touching and very nice. Anyway, weird aside on this children's movie, I think.
Hey, man.
But
it touches on real stuff in a way that, like, Rudolph isn't exactly touching on real stuff, or not. Well,
if you want to make Rudolph real, it's kind of fucked up too.
Yeah,
you're like, whoa, wait.
Or things like that, or it's like Miracle on 34th Street, which is genuinely one of, if not my favorite Christmas movie. It's that, or It's a Wonderful Life. Miracle on 34th Street is a more like warm and fuzzy, and It's a Wonderful Life is just like a better movie. Yeah. But like Miracle on 34th Street is like, it's about belief and like you know what I mean, like believing in your loved ones and believing in the spirit of Christmas, like, which like is true and good, but like it's not going to carry through the rest of the year in the way that like some of the stuff that you're talking about, like the things that this is touching on, of like, being kind to the people around you, and like the importance of teachers, and death can be beautiful and peaceful,
and like, just the importance of community and generational divides, and how letting go. I watched that movie Noelle, the early Disney Plus movie with Bill Hader and Anna Kendrick.
Yeah.
And like there's a funny joke in it where they're essentially like, we just blindly followed this tradition we didn't understand. Yeah. And it's like, that is one of the most dangerous things you can do. Yeah. And it just makes me laugh. It's like, I like that we're kind of acknowledging those things now in specifically holiday movies. But yeah, it's very this is a very good. If you haven't seen Klaus, or somebody who hasn't seen Klaus, it'd be a great one to show somebody. It's one of those that's kind of like a gem still. Like, I feel like many people really talk about it, even though it is very popular. Yeah. I feel like it's not blown up into being this like mega sensation kind of thing that it probably deserves to be, because it is very good.
And it's gorgeous. My God, it's so pretty. This movie's so pretty. The way that it handles its animation of like kind of straddling the line between. I mean, like, look, it's 3D animated to look 2D animated.
Yeah.
But man, they do it so well.
Like maybe the best to ever do that outside of like Spider-Verse's segments that are like that.
Yeah.
But like it's really fucking good.
Yeah. I think this movie looks incredible. Like I think. I completely agree. I think this movie is like super slept on.
Yeah.
Like I think it is one of Netflix's like more popular like movies. But even then, like, name me another movie that Netflix has made that is that popular. You know? I
don't feel like I hear people talk about it every year. You know what I mean? And I still know a lot of people who haven't seen it. You know, who don't know about it.
Yeah.
This is my first year watching it. I'd never seen it before, so it spread this one a little bit. This is one that deserves some more attention because it is genuinely wonderful.
It's a lovely little movie.
And it's funny, and like we were talking about how it goes places, but it's very palatable. It is still a kids movie at heart.
It's a family movie. It's a family movie.
Yeah, it's a family movie at heart. Yeah, so you can show any age this, and they'll be able to get something out of it, whether or not they're able to dissect the like inner, deeper meanings of everything. It doesn't matter. They're still getting the feeling. And it is one of those great like Christmas spirit movies too, where it's like it's not so much about the Christmas part of it and the iconography part of it. Like all of that slowly builds into it, which is, as you were saying, like part of the movie. I think that's really good. This
is like The Emperor's New Groove.
Yeah.
If it was a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Great way to describe it.
Is David Spade I'm pretty sure David Spade is the voice of the Emperor in Emperor's New Groove.
He is, yeah. David Spade is the voice, yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! It's all connected, bro.
Yeah, what does it all mean, bro?
John Goodman does feel like, or J.K. Simmons does feel like this generation's John Goodman.
I couldn't agree more.
Do you feel me?
Could not agree more. That's very true. Like kind of just down for whatever and is always really great and very specific character actory way. Like,
hell yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Okay, but we don't. The one thing that we're missing in this that The Emperor's New Groove has, which is Yzma and Krunk. There's no Yzma and Krunk.
I mean, there's kind of an Yzma with Joan Cusack's character.
Okay, fair. All right, fair.
Now, you got me on Krunk. I don't know that we have a Krunk.
They're going for a Krunk with Pumpkin and I can't remember the other.
It doesn't quite, not quite there. But however, is anyone Patrick Warburton?
No.
You know what I mean? Have you seen those videos where him and his kids read his famous lines simultaneously, and all of his kids are doing impressions of him? It's really funny. I genuinely love it. You should look those up. They've done quite a few of them. They're really good.
I just saw a stand-up bit that he did recently, and it was quite funny.
I didn't know Patrick Warburton did stand-up.
I didn't know either, and I saw a clip, and it was quite funny.
He is one of the most underutilized actors ever, maybe. I think Patrick Warburton is incredible.
Maybe we could pull some Patrick Warburton episodes of Seinfeld, baby. He's in that shit.
Is that's the one where the like raw dogging travel bit comes from,
yes,
right? Where, I've seen that bit.
Yep.
It's like, I'm good. Just staring straight ahead. It's fantastic.
Damn fucking straight, baby.
I'll watch Seinfeld soon.
Any other thoughts on Klaus?
Not so much. I just think show people this. This would be a great one to watch with the family this year. It's entertaining, it's palatable, while still being very emotional and very deep. I think it'd be a great way to show everyone. Yeah.
Couldn't agree more. All right, bud. For the B segment, any lessons?
Lessons. I think a lot of kids' movies would be afraid to go as dark as this goes in moments, you know?
Yeah.
And be about as adult things as this is about in moments. Do that. Just kids are so smart, dude. Kids get it. They're not going to be able to explain it, but they understand it, you know? Like I kind of am in the Guillermo del Toro school of like children are kind of magical, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're so insightful and unhindered by the world and by fear and anxiety about certain things, and I just think there's something special about the way a child sees the world, you know, and I think that's very interesting and cool.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think the other thing I would add to that is that like like just because it's a family movie or a kids movie doesn't mean it can't look incredible. Like
totally agree.
Like,
yeah,
man, this movie looks so good. I really wish more family movies put more emphasis on the visual at times. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think every single shot of this is, I don't think every frame is a painting, but every frame literally is a painting in this movie.
Yeah,
like
literally.
I don't know, man. I think this movie looks great, and I just wish more movies, more animation put this kind of emphasis on their visuals, because like this movie doesn't need it. It doesn't need to look as good as it does. It just does, Yeah. Like the framing, the lighting, just the color palette is absolutely beautiful. Love it.
Yeah. And they did that for you.
And they did that for you and me and the rest of the world. All right, Spencer, are you familiar with the idea of a tier list?
I am familiar with the idea of a tier list.
All right, well, we are going to do a movie Santa tier list.
Fantastic.
So below, I've got a big group of Santas from film, and what we're going to do is we're going to put them on a tier list, and we're going to tier them by, I think there will be a couple criteria of essential Santa-ness, but also importance to the film they're in, because some of these I think are not maybe not the most essential Santas, but they're also great in the film they're in.
Yeah.
Are you ready to start?
I am very ready to start.
All right, A Christmas Story. And what do you want, little boy?
Yeah,
that guy. Where is he ending up on this list for you?
Iconicism has got to be a B at least. I mean,
at least.
Like, however, he's kind of an asshole and he kicks a kid in the face.
But doesn't that bring it up higher?
A little bit for me, yeah. I mean, I'd go B with him. You know what I mean?
B is super safe. I think that's a wonderful choice. All right, Christmas Story, Santa, B. The Santa Claus, Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. I am the Santa Claus hater, so I will let you lead this section. Where do you think The Santa Claus, Tim Allen's The Santa Claus?
Again, the question comes to iconicism.
Yeah.
That man had a trilogy of movies and a television show.
Fair.
Quality aside, it had, and that trilogy came out over the course of like 15 years. Like it was and then the TV show came back when Disney played. Like he's had some staying power. However, I do agree with you that like the first one is the only one that I would call like a pretty good Christmas movie. Yeah. The others are wild. They're insane. Yeah. To mix our two, I would put him probably at a B, but I say let's put him at a C because you really don't like him.
Let's put him at B. Is totally I was afraid you were going to put him at A.
No.
All right, let's put him at B. I think B is safe. I think B is fair. Because putting him in A, Tim Allen sucks so much that I'd really hate to put him in A. Yeah. This is Michael Scott's Santa.
A. He's the great A. There's another discussion.
Yeah. Ed Asner as Santa Claus in Elf.
Oh man, that's
it's either A or maybe S for me.
I'm sitting about where you're at.
Absolutely love Ed Asner as Santa, but I think S. I think there should be 1 or 2.
Okay, let's put him at A. Let's put him at A.
Okay, cool. I love that.
He does embody Santa for sure. David
Harbour in Violent Nights.
You know me. You know I love David Harbour in that movie. B, like you think B? I don't know. Like
everybody's going to B, baby.
I know. Like it feels that way.
B for Santa, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean B. I think
he doesn't embody all the Santa-ness. It plays a good Santa in an action movie.
Let's be honest with ourselves. There's some stinkers coming up, and they're going to be in our C tier and below. We got Paul Giamatti in Fred Claus as Santa.
I have never seen Fred Claus all the way through. Well, maybe I have, but it's been so long that I don't remember it.
But it's Paul Giamatti.
I'm gonna defer to you on this. You know I love Paul Giamatti, so I'll be comfortable with wherever he goes.
I feel like it's gonna get a little crowded in here, but I gotta go B. Like, look, Fred Claus ain't great. Paul Giamatti is funny in it.
And also, it weirdly makes sense that Paul Giamatti would play Santa.
Yeah, but like, it makes no sense, but it's also perfect.
Yeah.
All right, let's go B. Polar Express. F. C. I think...
Go C. Go F. I don't care on this one.
Because, like, here's my thing. The Polar Express Santa has absolutely no sense of jolly. He is just stoic and quiet and weird.
Get him in F. Put him in F. That is a great argument.
And also the weird rubbery look.
Yeah, the uncanny valley-ness of it all.
Truly terrible. All right, Swole Santa in Red One. J.K. Simmons' second try at the...
Put him in C. I have nothing against him, but...
I mean, like, what the fuck is that movie about? Give me a pitch on that movie really quick. I know literally nothing about it other than the fact that it's got all the people it's got in it.
Let's put it this way. They basically, like, militarize the North Pole, kind of. Like, Santa, it's... The Rock plays Santa's body, like, head of Secret Santa Service.
Yeah. And
they like, the U.S. government knows about Santa, and it's like a whole... In the... So I can't remember. I watched this very recently. Somebody kidnaps Santa and is trying to lock all the bad children in snow globes, so only good children are left, and it's just not great. So, but he's not the problem with the movie. It's nobody in that movie is the problem with that movie necessarily.
But we're not necessarily talking about performance here. We're talking about Santa.
He plays a perfectly serviceable Santa Claus, but in a movie that doesn't give him anything to do. C is perfectly fine for him.
Yeah. All right, Santa in Rudolph. This one's complicated because he's so iconic, but at the same time, he's so fucking weird in that movie.
I haven't seen this in, like, C. Can I put him in C? Can I be mean and put him in C?
I was thinking the same thing.
Put him in C.
He's, like, so iconic, and he is Santa, but he's, like, an asshole.
Yeah.
And, like, he's weird, and I don't know, man. Have you seen Arthur Claus?
I have not seen Arthur Claus. This is going to be all you.
I haven't either. So, Arthur Claus, you're going to go and be with the rest of them, and you're going to fucking like it.
I was going to say, or we just don't rate that one, because neither of us know.
Do we not want to rate it?
Don't rate it. I don't want to offend the Arthur Claus family of people.
All Arthur Claus heads in the
Yeah, I
don't
want to do that.
All right, we got Klaus.
S.
S. You think S for Klaus?
I really like...
Don't get me wrong. Dude, pitch me on it. I was thinking A.
He epitomizes the kind of guy I want to give a hug.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Like,
is he jolly enough?
I don't think he's got to be jolly enough yet. I think this is him getting to jolly. You know what I mean?
There's a jolly arc for sure.
He becomes jolly by the end. He becomes very happy by the end.
You're selling me on it.
And the segment where he ages, like the door opening, he just All
right. Is Klaus S tier? Is Klaus S tier Santa Claus?
I could A or S. I'm gonna leave it up to you, but that would be my vote.
You sold me. He's S. He's an S tier Santa.
I really like that Santa Claus. He's different in the best way.
I love that Santa. Yeah. This is what a beautiful. It's a Christmas tree.
Yeah, we should stop here.
All right. Sexy Santa Claus and Christmas Chronicles.
I haven't seen Christmas Chronicles.
Fuck, neither have I. But it's freaking what's his name? I can't think of his name.
Kurt Russell.
Thank you. It's Kurt Russell.
He's got to go in B just for being Kurt Russell.
Just for being Kurt Russell. He's the star on the Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Rise of the Guardians Santa. Alec Baldwin Russian Santa.
Yeah, I haven't seen this in years. I have a copy of it sitting next to me, but C tier.
Brother, you read my freaking mind.
Yeah, I don't have a very strong opinion on that one, but
all right, David Attenborough as Santa in Miracle on 34th Street, 1994. I have a lot of feelings about this.
I've never seen the 1994 version.
I have a while ago. Here's the thing. I think David Attenborough really, really well cast. I think he is a very good casting for a movie that shouldn't exist.
Very fair.
So it's like, I think he's a really good Santa. I really do. I don't think he has the same amount of whimsy and like, He isn't doing this. It's a little bit more like cynical '90s than like, what they're going for in Miracle on 34th Street. I think like David Attenborough is such a good pick for Santa. I think like honestly, I don't like that movie. I don't like the fact that movie exists, but he is so good as Santa, and that Santa I think is good. I think A. I think David because again we're still doing the Christmas tree. The Christmas tree is gorgeous. We love the Christmas tree. We got Santa Claus from Santa Claus is Coming to Town. The claymation. Have you seen that one in any amount of time?
Not in any amount of time. It's been a very long time since I've seen that.
It's been a while for me too. I don't care for that movie, and I think Santa Claus or Saint Nick or whatever, or he's Kris Kringle in that.
Yeah.
Is super boring.
Throw him in C? Put him in C.
That's where my
It's
head is
iconic,
too.
but I don't think for either of us.
Yeah. Santa Claus in Nightmare Before Christmas. What are we thinking? I could be sold on this one. I don't really have an idea of where I think he needs to be.
He does almost nothing in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would put him in B.
B. Okay. I was thinking I think B is super fair.
B or C, I'm fine either way, you know?
I think B is super fair. We've got teenage or smoking Santa in Home Alone.
How do you even do this one? C? I mean, what do you... Or F? Because he's...
What do you mean? A tier, my guy.
Okay, put him in A tier.
I'm just kidding.
C. I would put this dude in C.
I think C tier's fine. I think he's, clearly a sweet guy, and, is, that's my favorite part, is that, he, when Kevin McAllister walks up, he just fully engages with this kid in the exact way this kid needs. He's just you get it, yeah. He's like, all right, I work for Santa. I'm not real Santa. I work for Santa. So it's from that perspective, I actually really like this character.
Yeah.
But he's not
nothing on the
Santa.
character, but the Santa-ness of him is the question, right?
The essential Santa nature.
Yeah.
His I was trying to connect Santa with avuncular, but there's no way I can make Santuncular.
Yeah.
His centuncular nature is not exactly the most high. So I think C is fair.
C is totally fair.
All right. Miracle on 34th Street.
Is there a debate to be had here?
If there is a debate, you're going to have to be the one to do the debating, because he's S for me instantly. There's no question. But
there's no debate for me whatsoever. S tier. This is the jolliest man who's ever lived.
This is, in my opinion, the absolute quintessential Santa. I think, honestly, this S tier rank is a perfect combination of Santas.
Of what Santa is, yeah.
Of this is who Santa was, and this is what he became.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. Done. Perfect. I like it.
I love this list. Let's go through the list real quick. So in F tier, we've got Polar Express Santa. Because he's it's really funny to think that fucking Home Alone Santa is above Polar Express Santa.
And yet, I stand by it.
I stand by it. His weird rubbery face.
Yeah.
The fact that he doesn't even laugh once.
Yeah.
The fact that he's just stoic and quiet the whole time. Weird and bad.
Yeah.
Red one, we got Swole Santa. J.K. Simmons' second bite at the apple. I think the first bite was good enough. Why did you go for a second?
Very true.
Santa and Rudolph. He's iconic, but he's an asshole.
Yep.
I would argue almost the exact same thing about Rise of the Guardians. He's weird. He's Russian. He's aggressive. He's not Santa. Santa Claus, or Kris Kringle and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. That movie's just weird, and Santa's weird and boring in that. The most fun parts of it are Meister Burger, and all the things going on with the bad guys. Those are the fun things about that movie. The smoking Santa and Home Alone. Not a good Santa, but he's a good guy, seemingly.
At least he has that.
Okay, again, the fact that we put A Christmas Story over that guy, I think is also very funny to me. The "What would you like, little boy?" in A Christmas Story. I mean, like, look, he's got the Santa look, and he laughs and does all the things, but he also kicks a kid in the face. But also, honestly, A tier for me. Tim Allen in the Santa Claus. I don't like Tim Allen, and I don't really care for those movies, but iconic, like absolutely iconic.
Yeah.
If only for that. David Harbour in Violent Nights does all the Santa things. Pretty good Santa. Also kicks ass and has a weird Norse mythology background, which I think is fascinating. And I could watch a whole movie about that. Paul Giamatti and Fred Claus. We love Paul Giamatti. Sexy Santa in Christmas Chronicles. I mean, it's Kurt Russell. If only for Kurt Russell. He's not fat enough. That's the problem. He's not. He's not. He doesn't have a jolly belly. He's like skinny and hot. Like, what? Stop. Like, no.
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas Santa. He's just like limp and impotent the whole time, but he does look and sound like Santa.
Yeah.
A tier. We're getting into the good ones now. Michael Scott Santa. Nothing to be said for that one. Absolute classic.
Him. Love that guy to death.
Ed Asner in Elf. So close to teetering on S tier for me.
Yeah.
But A tier. David Attenborough in Miracle on 34th Street, 1994. He's such a good casting, but like that movie does not need to exist. No. And then we've got our S tier, Klaus, which genuinely I think is a wonderful, great version of Santa, and arguably the best, most perfect encapsulation of the like adorable, sweet, Santuncular nature of Santa in Miracle on 34th Street. And that's our tier list. So that was our Santa tier list. And what a perfect, wonderful tier list it is.
Yes, correct even.
It is correct.
Objectively, factually, it is the right list.
I will hear no arguments.
And if you try to argue, we'll send Klaus after you, and he'll warm your heart.
And chop you into fucking pieces with his huge axe.
He'll lumberjack you. Yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Anyway, what? You heard me. Recommendations? You got any fun things?
Yeah, I've got one that is I'll just do the one. Can you think of any Christmas themed games? Like video games?
No, I can't.
They don't exist. I'm sure they do, but one just got released.
Didn't Eddie Burback just do a video on this?
I think he did, but I didn't watch that. I can tell you. No,
that's fine. I just was like, this sounds like a familiar topic, and I couldn't figure out why.
Yeah. But what I can tell you is they just released a game called Light Up the Town. You are a little ferret named Bean, and it is you are tasked with going around the town and lighting it up with Christmas lights and Christmas decorations. And it is so adorable, and it is so cute and sweet and fun. It's very like Animal Crossing coded, or like if you've played a Short Hike or like Lil Gator game. They're like, you just walk around and you be cute and you do cute little things. Light Up the Town is adorable and really sweet. I have some like tiny mixed feelings about the end, just because it feels like they kind of rushed the game in order to get it out before Christmas, and so they did a couple things that I think were kind of strange, because like the goal is to like light up the town for the Christmas festival, but the Christmas festival happens before you're finished lighting up the town. And then when I played it, because I played it literally like 2 days after it launched, and then when you get to, so you do the Christmas festival, and then you go and finish the rest of the town. Those are the most unfinished levels of all of the game, and it's like, okay, so y'all moved up the ending a little bit, so y'all could finish up these other levels. So like, from that perspective, it's like a little unfinished and a little unpolished. But man, the game is so cute and it's so sweet, and the music is really, really, really good. It's all like kind of folky kind of covers of classic Christmas songs. There's like the story. It's not very like thick with story, but the story is like pretty somber and sweet. And then it has this like insane action sequence at the end that is very out of character for the rest of the game, but is really fun and cute.
Yeah.
I absolutely adored it. Like, again, I have like, it's not perfect. It's not a perfect game, but like, if you're looking for the Christmas feeling and you have $15 or like $10, I don't remember how much it costs on Steam, go pick it up and play it. It's like a super quick, I think I finished the like, I got to the end credits at like 7 hours or 8 hours played. Me and Meg, it was like our nightly tradition for like, a week or two where like we'd get off of work and we'd eat dinner and then we'd sit on the couch and I would play for an hour or two and Meg would tell me, ooh, make that house green with green lights, and use the pink lights on that one, like use the gold ones on that one. And you just go and you throw little Christmas lights and little Christmas decorations all over the town. And it's really cute and really, really, really sweet. I very much, very highly recommend it.
My Hero Academia just ended.
Yeah.
And it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Like, it's fantastic. I cry every single episode, like, a lot. It's very good. It's a dude. And as far as journeys go, and also, lessons to be learned off of that, the manga ended earlier this year. They stayed right with that shit. Every other anime is like so off and so weird. It's a pain. This did it. They were just like, we're committing.
Yeah.
And it's fantastic. The ending has been genuinely great. Like, I heard a lot of people did not like the ending when the manga came out, and I was really stressed, and I've kind of just loved it. Like, I've really, really liked it.
Is the anime meaningfully different than the manga?
No. I mean, like, there'll be slight changes and slight omissions, but no, it's not. Definitely not considerably different at all.
Interesting.
Anyway, so yeah, that's that. Other thing. Avatar: Fire and Ash. I don't care what anyone says. I enjoyed that movie. That movie's been getting kind of quite a few critics, and I think any criticism leveled against it is pretty valid. Like, a lot of the main criticisms, valid. I don't know. It was fucking awesome. I spent 3 hours on Pandora. A guy jumped out of the water riding a whale, firing a machine gun. I'm only human. I do enjoy that. You know what I mean? Like, I really enjoyed that.
The criticism I've really heard is that it's kind of like the last one.
Oh, there's a lot of shared beats. There's a lot of shared beats. In a way that, like, I don't think there would have been if he took more time. You know what I mean? Like, if he had taken more time in the writing process instead of writing one giant script and then splitting it into The Way of Water and Fire and Ash. That was his issue, is he just repeated a bunch of beats that inevitably would have been ironed out had they not done them back to back. That's just my opinion.
Would it be as noticeable if there was more than like 2 years in between, or a year? When did the last one come out?
Not quite as noticeable, but still criticisms would have been levied against it for it. It is a lot of very similar things. However, I still really liked it, and I think you should go see that movie. It's a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Other Wake Up Dead Man. I might have recommended this on the last one. I can't remember. Wake Up Dead Man is great. That movie is awesome. I've thought about it a ton since it has come out. I was literally right before.
Watch that like tonight.
Yeah, like right before this, I was watching some of it. I was like, I just turned it on to like have on in the background, and then I just sat down and watched like an hour of it. A very good movie. Anyway, those are my recommendations. Klaus, watch Klaus. That's a good one.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
I'm gonna recommend a couple of things a couple of music that is not related to Christmas in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
I'll recommend a Christmas album. Ella Fitzgerald's Christmas album is the quintessential Christmas album.
Yeah.
I think what's the actual name of the record? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Her Christmas record is genuinely the best front to back Christmas album ever made. If you want to listen to some Christmas music, that's a fucking good one. I've been listening to a ton of Stevie Wonder. I'm pretty sure I recommended Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life a couple weeks ago. I can't remember. He went on a run of Intervisions in, I think, like 72 or 71, and then he did I can never remember the name of it. It eludes me every time I think of it. It's 3 names and they all start with the letter F. I'm pulling it. Hold on, guys. It's got Fulfilling This First Finale. I think that came out in like 73 or 74. And then Songs in the Key of Life came out in like 74 or the year after. I can't remember. All in a row. He made genuinely 3 of the best albums ever made. And I will go on record saying that. 3 of the best albums ever made, all one right after the other. I cannot imagine a better streak of records than that. It's like the only ones you could compare it to are like the Beatles and people like that. Where it's just like some of the best, most iconic records. Like all 3 of those records are absolutely phenomenal. So if you want to listen to some really great like soul and R&B from the best to ever do it, go listen to that straight Intervision's Fulfilling His First Finale and Songs in the Key of Life by Stevie Wonder.
There we go. All right. Well, got a bunch of music, got some movies, got some shows, got some video games, got some holiday cheer to spread. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, everybody. So you should go.
I've got to go deliver presents because I thought it was the 24th, not the 25th. God, I'm so behind. Why did you do this to me, Dasher and Prancer? You were supposed to remind me and wake me up. Merry Christmas.